Welcome back to Deadly Clues, where we uncover the darkest crime and most haunting mysteries. If you are a lover of true crime, twisted tales, and stories of survival, hit that subscribe button now because today you will need to brace yourself. What would you do if you were trapped in complete darkness for 7 years, locked in a box smaller than a coffin? This isn't a story from a horror movie, this is real. Today, we are diving into the harrowing case of Colleen Stan, better known as the girl in the box, a tale of fear, control, and unimaginable survival. In May 19, 1977, a quiet highway in Oregon, USA, Colleen Stan, a bright, adventurous 20-year-old, decided to hike to her friend's birthday party. Hitchhiking in the 70s was different. It was seen as safe, even trendy. But as now we know, danger sometimes hides behind a friendly smile. When a young couple, Cameron Hooker and his wife Janice, stopped to pick her up, Colleen's instincts hesitated. There was something about Cameron, a feeling she shouldn't shake. But seeing the baby in the backseat, she convinced herself it was safe. Little did he know, this ride would mark the beginning of 7 years of hell. Within an hour, Colleen's worst fear came true. Cameron pulled off the road, stopped in the middle of nowhere, and turned to her with a knife. Her screams were silenced as he forced her into a handmade wooden box he had brought just for this moment. This wasn't random. Cameron had been planning for months. He had been looking for someone to enslave, someone like Colleen. When Cameron brought Colleen home, he didn't throw her in the basement or lock her in a room. Instead, he built her a box, a coffin-sized prison where Colleen would spend up to 23 hours a day. Imagine lying still for hours, barely able to move, your body aching, your mind slowly unraveling. Cameron Hooker's twisted obsession wasn't just about physical captivity. It was about complete control. He would only let Colleen out to whisper, humiliate her, offers her to perform household chores, to make her obedience absolute. Cameron created a terrifying lie. The company. He told Colleen that the company was an underground organization that watched her every move. If she tried to escape, disobey, or speak out, the company would hunt her down and kill her family. Colleen was brainwashed. She was so terrified that she became completely dependent on Cameron, obeying his every word. For 7 years, she lived like this, in darkness, in silence, in fear. But here's where this case takes a bizarre and chilling turn. In 1978, just a year into Colleen's captivity, Cameron allowed her to visit her family. Imagine sitting at the dinner table with your family, smiling and pretending everything is normal, all while your captor sits across the room, watching. Colleen's parents noticed she seemed thin, quiet, and different, but they didn't press her. They had no idea that their daughter would go back to with her captor out of fear. Why didn't she say anything? Because Cameron's manipulation worked. Colleen believed the company would kill her family if she disobeyed. As the years went on, Cameron's wife, Janice, became increasingly disturbed by his actions. He wasn't satisfied with torturing Colleen. He now wanted to make her his second wife. In 1984, after 7 years, Janice couldn't take it anymore. She told Colleen the truth. The company isn't real. Those words shattered the chains that had bound Colleen in fear for so long. On August 10, 1984, Colleen Stan walked away, free, after 2,500 days in captivity. She was finally free. Cameron Hooker was arrested and faced trial. His crimes shocked the nation, many calling him one of the most sadistic kidnappers in history. He was sentenced to 104 years in prison for kidnapping, torture, and abuse. His wife, Janice, in exchange for her testimony, received immunity. Colleen Stan's story is one of unimaginable horror but also survival. She endured years of torment and lived to tell her story. Her strength reminds us that even in the darkest place, there's a hope. What do you think about this case? How could someone control another human being so completely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story chilling and want more in-depth true crime stories, hit that like button, subscribe to Dead Clues, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next case. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.